Hey Mixa and Kristen, I just tried to upload a webcam video from YouTube and I tried about 5 times, not an exaggeration, and I did make a 13-minute video and then it deleted itself, and despite my best efforts I was not able to recover that file. So I think this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video just because I'm a little bit frustrated with my computer. But yeah, since I've already had a practice round of what I want to say, hopefully this will be shorter for both of you and more convenient. As far as weight loss is concerned for this week, it's hard to give a definitive summary because I have gained weight since we first started making these videos, about 2 pounds, I think, from what I weigh now. But between this past week and this week, I lost a pound. So, like I said, it's kind of hard to say as far as weight loss is concerned, whether or not it was successful this week. My low carbohydrate diet, personal trainer food, it's been going all right. You've been getting Snapchats from me, so you both know it's kind of been a little bit of a rough go for me. A lot of people affectionately call the symptoms of going on a low carbohydrate diet as the low carb flu, because you basically feel really crappy, and I can attest to that. I've done low carbohydrate diets before, well, one time before, and this is exactly what happened to me. You feel kind of crappy the first couple of days. So I don't know if either of you have had experience with that. Kristen, I know you cut out a lot of the gluten from your diet, so you probably have experienced it to some degree. In Meeks, I'm sure you experienced some other kinds of withdrawals when you tried veganism, so I'm sure both of you know what I'm talking about. Day 2 has been better than day 1. It's still been really hard. I won't say that it's been easy. There are a lot of temptations at my work office. For example, my boss, it was her birthday today, and one of my coworkers brought in a adorable chocolate cake that looked delicious. I did not indulge in said chocolate cake, you'll be happy to know, but it was really hard. And it's also really hard because my work office is full of the most delicious snacks on demand, as much as you want at any time. So I used to get a cup and I would just fill it up with Oreos, and then I might go back for some goldfish, but I was snacking, alright? I was in my prime. So it's been a little bit hard to not eat those things when I've been letting myself eat those things. And letting myself eat those things is a way to deal with, the boredom at work, getting tired, getting frustrated, feeling stressed. So removing those things has been a little bit hard. And that's okay, because ultimately it's going to be a good thing. But yeah, the past couple of days have been a little bit rough, my friends. What am I trying to say to you right now? Okay, so as soon as I do lose more weight with my low carbohydrate diet, I am going to add back in more healthy carbs. I'm thinking that, oatmeal, for example, and brown rice are not so horrible. And I would like to add those back in my diet because I haven't really been able to exercise the past couple of days because there's been such a sharp decrease in my energy, which is okay. That's pretty normal. It takes a couple weeks to adjust to a low carbohydrate diet. Usually the worst of it's over in the first 3 to 4 days or so, I've read, and I feel like that's probably going to be the case because I have been doing much better today than I did yesterday. So anyway, yeah, but I really miss running and I want to get back into running and I want to be more active, and I think in order for me to do that I probably need to add some more carbs back in. But for right now, while I'm trying to maximize my fat loss, I'm basically only eating carbohydrates from 1 serving of fruit and a couple servings of vegetables a day. So there you have it. Meeks, don't worry about your grocery bill. For number 1, you're feeding 2 people, and also if you're accounting for, toilet paper, things like that, that costs money too. And if you're in a big city, I really don't think $500 a month is that big of a deal. Honestly, I don't know how Kristen does $160 a month. That's insane, and congratulations, it's also awesome. I'm only doing cheaper because I got the good coupon on my meal plan. So normally I would say I probably spend somewhere between 200 to 250 a month, and that includes, me going grocery shopping, getting things like soap, toilet paper, trash bags, those kinds of things, and also eating out. So if you multiply that by 2, that's about what you're spending. So no worries. Also, no worries on having an awesome weekend with your friend, because you know what? It's like you said, weight loss, sure, it's a priority in your life and all of our lives, but it doesn't have to be the number one priority every second of every single day in order for you to be successful. And I think that it's good that you relaxed and had some fun with your friend. So, I don't know. Kristen Falls, I'm sorry that you gained weight because of your period, but you really shouldn't worry, and you probably aren't. But yeah, I also have the same problem where I always gain a tremendous amount of weight, it feels, during my period. I try and talk myself out of it, like, oh, I'm gonna step on the scale and it's gonna be okay because I've been working hard at eating well and exercising even though I'm on my period, which I probably don't do that often, let's be honest, but I always gain weight during my period every single time. So I'm never happy stepping on the scale, and I'm kind of not happy in general when I'm on my period, so it's not a great combination. So I'm sorry that you're going through that, and also Meeks that you were going through that as well. It's not a fun time. Anyway, to close this video, I just wanted to say, Meeks, it was super awesome to see you, and I'm excited that you're pushing yourself and you're going to make another video this week and that we get to see your house soon. That's so cool. Kristen Falls, hang in there. It's okay. Crazy cats, periods aside, you're still a great person and it will be okay. So yeah. So questions for this week. Yeah, how do you guys deal with withdrawals that you've experienced? Because Meeks, you've done veganism, so I'm sure you've experienced withdrawals of some kind. And Kristen Falls, you've cut out gluten from your diet, so I'm sure that even if you guys have not necessarily attempted a low carbohydrate diet yet, that you do know where I'm coming from with withdrawals. So what do you guys do to overcome that? One thing that I've noticed for myself as just kind of a helpful tip, I don't know if it'll help you guys, but when I've been doing this diet, I've had to battle my mind a lot because I'm actually getting enough calories physically to completely sustain myself. I'm not starving or anything like that. My calories are low, but they're not anywhere near like starving. But my body is used to a lot more food, so it feels like it's starving. And so my mind is panicking because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. My body's panicking. And I'm like, guys, calm down. So to get through the mental hurdles, one thing that's helped me is gum. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I love you both, and I'm excited to see you both later on this week. Mwah!